Audrey Isabell, Mastering the Little Things. Mastering the Little Things. Audrey Isabell.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I have a message for you. Operating is overrated. Boy, I wish I could have given myself this message a long time ago. Just traveled right back in time and planted that seed somewhere in my psyche so that I would realize that operating is overrated. Let me explain. A few months ago, I stood in front of the mirror and I asked myself this question: how are you doing this? As if it were a reflection on my life. I was really amazed at all of the energy I had been expending on my business and just in my life in general. Well, let me tell you, as an entrepreneur and a first-time business owner of a very busy virtual assistant company, I'm looking for any and all ways I possibly can find to save on time. And I just remember being overwhelmed. I was like, how am I doing this? And sometimes I would stand in front of the mirror and think, how am I doing this? Or I'd say it like, how am I doing this? And I feel like how I've been doing it is by mastering the little things. If you're anything like me, you've spent a fair amount of time figuring out how you can get time back. And what's funny is you start to do things like figuring out your wardrobe and learning how to pick it out a little bit quicker. Or what are you going to eat? Is it going to take you 5 minutes to think about that process, or is it going to take you 20? Does boiling an egg take a long time? And I just really felt like I was in this zone of trying to master all these things. And I'm like, yes, that's genius. I'll just keep mastering the next thing I find. It might be my wardrobe. It might be what I'm eating for dinner. Heck, in this time, it might be when you put on a mask and when you slather yourself in hand sanitizer. It's all those little things that take time out of your day. The things that you do again and again, day to day, week to week, month to month, moment to moment, really. And I thought, wow, okay, cool, this is working a little bit. But then you start to realize, as you master one thing, you kind of are needing to master the next thing. And you just keep piling things onto your plate. And I'm like, well, that's not going to work. Mastering the little things, it seemed like it was a legitimate way to go for a really long time. And so I put to you, if you're anything like me, what are you going to master next? Well, operating is overrated. And what I mean by that is that operating is kind of a singular activity, how you're operating. And I put to you that cooperating could be even better. Now, I was just unraveling all of this stuff in my mind because as I'm mastering the little things, I'm searching for other ways to do my life better, to succeed. As an entrepreneur, we're all about the successes, right? And along the way, there's bumps and there's failures. I remember recently letting go of an employee and I thought, gosh, yeah, I don't want to master that anytime soon. That's uncomfortable. And I realized that I needed to look at what the successful people were doing, the truly successful people. Now, if you go to any awards show, the Grammys, you're going to see people thanking other people. And it was an aha moment. Of course, the most successful people in the world are not mastering the little things. They're not trying to pile more on and master all of that stuff. They're working together. They're cooperating. They're finding other people with unique skills around them, and they're getting help. They're working together as a team. And that is so powerful. looking at the most successful people who are standing up on stage and accepting an award, or the Grammys, or whatever award show you might be watching, the first thing they do is they go right into a speech about thanking all of the people who have had an influence on their life. That's powerful stuff. So yeah, the message to myself and to all of you would be, operating is overrated. Cooperating is where it's at. That's what makes a truly successful person. And I know you didn't expect to hear it here today, but that's how you make yourself successful. You cooperate, you get with other people, and you make something great together, because it takes a team. Sir Contest Master, Madam Contest Hostmaster, esteemed judges, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, I put to you to cooperate. Work together as a team. Find your success by mastering the art of thanking others.